Look how beautiful. I don't think the camera's catching it, but that tree is absolutely beautiful. Oops, let me see if I can hold the camera steady with the weight of the rainwater on the leaves. I thought it was an evergreen at first. It's very nice. Of course, there's a porta potty in the background. Well, ignore that. Very nice. Okay, I am off to a park so I can throw some trash away and make some phone calls. I have no phone service here. I need to get into an RV park for at least one night for power. I've got to power everything back up. Okay. Okay. What I want to know is, how do you get bird crap on your windshield when it's raining? That's nuts. It's got to stop. I've been waiting for it to let up, but it's not letting up. Dude. Yeah. Just what you wanted, right? When I got here, I chose the tank that was out of order. This happens all the time. Freaking crazy. Look at the mileage. Okay, mileage. 264,704. So far I have driven almost 1,900 miles. Go. My kind of luck. You can stop now. There you go, 8538. It's hard to see that, the glare. Dang. There you go. All right, June 15th, 2020, came down to Piney Meadows to get some power, and I'm in luck because this is the only site they have left that has power on it, because he's currently working on the power for all the other sites. And of course, as fate would have it, the van got stuck, because that's what my van does. Stupid rear wheel drive. We'll worry about tomorrow. At least I'm on gravel right now. But it is wet down here. It has been pouring and pouring rain lately. So, yeah, you can even see in the monitor here how wet it is. So I'm going to test the power and get plugged in, get things charged up. I am hooked up to power. I came to this little RV park and paid for one night's camping so I could charge everything back up. So, both of my Dr. Prepare batteries are dead, and my power stations, my little ones, my EB3As, I wore them down. And, you know, I charged back up the Blue Eddy to some degree, to like 73% with the Blue Eddy Charger 1, and then I was using the EcoFlow for my refrigerator, for my freezer. So I wanted to get my Dr. Prepare batteries all charged back up. So everything will be topped off so that I can go off grid for a few days. I've been off grid pretty much. Yeah, I have been. I've been off grid. So since I got here, and today it was like, okay, I got to do something. Both Dr. Prepare batteries are done now. And look, I just discovered this. I have a little waterfall. Yeah, how cool is that? A little waterfall in the woods. How cool. You can't really see. It's too weeded around it, but that's pretty cool. And it probably runs underground through here, back over there into the creek. That's what I'm guessing anyhow. And they're restoring the power to that side over there. Working on that. So that'll be nice. If I was to come up here every year, I'm not too sure what the future holds. But if I was to come up here every year, I would pay the seasonal fee, get a little RV, put it up here somewhere. Probably not over here though, not with trees. Of course, those might not be seasonal over there, I don't know. That one is though, so I don't know, anyhow. The creek can flood though, so it has flooded before and destroyed RVs here before. So I guess if I brought one in, I'd have to bring it back out, so I'd be like a little tow behind or something. Actually, something that I could even have towed here and then put it in storage up the hill. So, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I'm going to take a little walk down here to the creek. If we can get there, because it might be too muddy. It's been raining here like a lot. Over there is the Airstream Park. And unfortunately, last year we were able to hook onto their Wi-Fi, but this year they cut it off. So, cannot. So I have no service down here at all. And the owner told me that she has Straight Talk, which is powered by Verizon. And she said she doesn't get service down here either. There's a lot of dead zones in this area. I have a nice little area for a dog. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd like to do something like that. When I get another Saluki one day. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. Pretty cool little setup. Very nice. Little screen house over here. Somebody has a new deck built over there. Huh. Little dog kennel over here. You can tell it's not being used for a while, which is cool. They probably haven't been around much yet this season. It's still early, it's June. Here we go, there's the creek. It is so muddy. Yeah, I got stuck in the mud. Ugh. I was trying to turn around and I got stuck in the freaking mud, and one of the guys here pulled me out with his ATV. Okay, look at that. There are fish in here. I think it might be catch and release, I'm not sure. I don't know what the heck that was. Huh. What was that thing? Don't have a clue. Water's deeper too. It was fairly shallow last year. Might not like kayaking under that log though. It might be too mucky to walk around in here. I don't know. We'll see. I need a nap. I tried to take a little nap. I love moss. Isn't that awesome? Nature's carpeting. I didn't prepare anything for dinner. I'm not really that hungry. I think if I do get hungry, I'll just open up a can of soup. I do have some soup with me. Funny, last year at this time of year, it was in the 90s up here, which is unusual. That's pretty warm this early in the year. Now today's like 66. Having a hoodie. Got a little chilly. But I'm not feeling so great today, and I think part of it is just I'm tired. I think I'm just tired. And I'm sad. I miss Pepper so much. My little buddy. He was a good dog. Such a good dog. And oddly, twice I've heard his whimper since he's been gone. He had this little whimper when he wanted to go out or if he wanted to eat. It was just a little tiny whimper to tell me, to talk to me, to communicate with me. Okay, oh, it's beautiful down here. Look at that. I wish I could be walking him over here. That'd be so awesome. He loved going for walks. But as he got weaker, his walks got shorter. Stayed here for 2 weeks last summer with family. We had a 4th of July get-together and stayed 2 weeks. My sister from South Carolina came up and brought her, new to her, travel trailer, toy hauler, her and her husband. So it was pretty cool. Alrighty, I go back. I probably should do some work. I haven't done my videos. I haven't been keeping up. Been doing a lot of videoing, but very, very little editing, so I probably should do that. There I am, way over yonder.